Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of the 0 to 100 podcast. I'm your host, Kash, and we're here with...
Yo, it's Ant.
Antoine.
Yo, it's Jose. We back. Episode 3. We got a logo this time.
Yes, sir.
And it slaps. It's actually really good. Shout out Demetrius.
Shout out Demetrius.
All right, so let's address the elephant in the room.
Horseface is a lazy
is not
fucking
here.
bum, and he didn't want to fucking show up. No, I'm playing. He's a little sicky boy today.
Just a little
Hopefully he doesn't have COVID, and we'll have him in episode 5, because we record 2 episodes per session.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a fucking loser.
Yeah,
Show
so
up.
3 and 4, you know.
I hate him. Why?
So
he's all right, though.
It's okay.
He'll
If you want to click away from the video because Horseface isn't here, we get it.
We understand. We saw the
understood.
comments saying,
Yeah.
you know, Horseface is the best. It's understood.
it's hurt. It hurts me, but... Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the real elephant in the room because nobody cares about Horseface. Uzi has a diamond on his forehead.
Hey, he's a fucking idiot.
It cost him $24 million.
Okay, allegedly. Do you think he has $24 million? I think...
Uzi? Absolutely.
No, he's not worth $24 million.
Bullshit. You don't think he's worth that much money?
He's got to be
look up
worth
his
at
net
least
worth.
24.
There's no way.
Yeah, but maybe, but that would be spending his entire
feel
savings.
like-
Well, he said that he's been paying it off for years.
I feel like
he said
I feel
that?
like EXO Tour Life alone would be able to pay that diamond.
Yeah, no, his net worth is $16 million.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even $24 million.
That's ridiculous.
That's
So
beyond.
yeah, maybe you're right. He has been paying it off for a
He
minute.
did say he's been paying it off for a while. So
No, but
that's a very thought out process. Then he's been
Yeah.
wanting a diamond on his forehead for,
Yeah,
for a
Well,
while.
I do think it is
it's not
fucking
the
dumb.
It's not the procedure that he's been paying off. It was like the diamond itself.
Yeah.
Because the diamond was the one.
You
that was
think he
24.
saw Infinity War and said, "I want to be Vision"?
Vision,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what I thought when I first saw it.
I'm so over the Vision memes already.
honestly.
It's ridiculous.
Now, do you think it's definitely not the smartest thing to do?
No,
Right.
because
But
if he gets it removed in the
he
wrong
could
way,
die.
he'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like,
And anybody could be like, "Hey, is that a diamond?"
yeah,
He would be like,
I mean,
yeah, and then
he kind of
okay.
he's like a sore thumb. He kind of just stands out.
Honestly.
and, like, you know,
Absolutely, yeah.
If you see him, you already see him. You can just
If
easily get 24 million. off of it.
honestly, anybody sees him on the street, hey, run your
Like,
shit.
that means he must be strapped up all the time. Then
He probably,
He probably has to be strapped
He probably
up
has
now.
a bunch of guys with
Honestly.
him all the time. There's no way he
Honestly.
doesn't.
His security is probably very beefy, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
yeah, so what do you think is next for Uzi? You think music videos with the diamonds
Death.
the new
Well, apparently
No.
he's planning on getting a Neuralink chip in his brain that streams music directly to you. So
Imagine you just wake up randomly to 7 a.m. You just randomly wake up to Uzi or Tour Life. You're
no,
driving.
no.
I don't even care. Bro, I would
think
lose it. I would lose it.
I think it would be incredible if we all could get a neural chip in our brain.
No.
No, I because so I spend about 99.98% of my day wearing AirPods. But what if I just didn't have to because
mean,
the music
shit.
was just in there?
I will get the
Apple-
Dokkan music.
Apple already knows what you be saying and listening to, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't even need the chip.
Yeah, they'll just
You want Elon Musk to know your inner thoughts? Oh hell no.
no.
Nope. Especially you'll get arrested for it.
I'd probably think some things just to offend him.
Yeah.
If he,
Elon Musk, fuck you.
I'd definitely be thinking things all the time that make no fucking sense at
Yeah.
all. So I'd be like, what the fuck is he thinking
I think
about?
if Elon Musk had like a record of my thoughts, he'd probably be very confused and concerned at the same time.
I honestly feel like if anybody had a record of anybody's thoughts, like, people would be thinking weird shit.
Yeah,
I want
like-
Elon Musk on the show.
we
That
gotta
would
get
be
Elon
great.
Musk in.
That
here.
would be great.
Getting Elon Musk, that'd be a hit.
Just to explain the chip though, because
That'd be
like I
amazing.
really
Yeah,
gotta,
explain the chip.
Yeah,
I
gotta
just want
figure
to
out what
meet
that-
the man.
Yeah, and I want to know if he's
honestly.
doing it with Uzi.
I just want.
I want to know. I want to know how close him and Uzi are.
They're
Well,
probably not that close.
Can we get both of them together? Imagine
Oh,
we got both of them
God.
together.
in the same podcast.
Yeah,
That
in the
would
same
be a
podcast.
little.
I think that would be
That
incredible.
would be crazy.
Interesting.
That would break like everything.
yeah.
That would
I
break the
feel like it
internet.
would.
The internet.
If they were
as a
just in the
whole.
same room together,
Considering
that'd
it
be
doesn't
crazy.
make any fucking
It
sense.
doesn't,
It
but
does
you know,
not,
I'm talking
no.
about chips and diamonds on your forehead. I would talk to him. I'm like, yo, what was going on in your head when you wanted a diamond in your forehead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
no,
I'd
because
definitely
I
say
think what his thought process behind it was he needs to make a statement with it, and he doesn't want to just put it on a necklace or something and just something regular. He was just like, I spent $24 million for this.
Yeah.
I've got to do something.
The thing
with
is, it's not really a statement because like somebody would do that to get big.
Right.
He's already massive.
that. Yeah.
Like, so like, why would he? I think he just like wanted to do it. I think he has too much money, and he's like, you know what? I'm spending too much. I'm not spending enough. and I want to like do more shit.
I'm not spending enough money.
So he's like, fuck it, diamond on my forehead, because why not? I'm Uzi. I can do whatever I want, and it fits his look.
It does.
It does.
It fits his look.
I will admit it does.
The only other person I
would.
would picture it would be like a clear diamond on 21 Savage's forehead. A clear
Probably.
diamond,
Oh my
like
God.
a dagger. It's a knife.
It's a knife.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I would
knife.
expect. 100% what I would expect.
And Saul Sawaka has been getting on his case about it because like he got I think a year ago or two he got a diamond teardrop implanted in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where he got inspiration from.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, anyways, the next thing we gotta talk about. Anthony's gonna like this one. So, what do you think about Jared Leto's new Joker look?
Oh my God, bro!
I think it looks good.
I'm sorry, it could look as good as it wants, but there's just something about that performance in that movie that just sits with me, bro.
Really? My roommate actually really likes Jared Leto's performance for Joker. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the best. What did you think?
Which
he thought it was
Suicide Squad
good.
one. Yeah, he liked it. He liked it better than I think he liked it better than the Joker movie itself.
Okay, all right. I thought you were about to say Heath Ledger.
No,
I was about to have to.
I think it's my favorite Joker design. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The new one or the old one?
No, the Suicide Squad one. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a cool looking design. I just think it's not
genuinely,
Joker.
I think Joker.
I think as a
being
separate villain, not Joker would have been good.
Because
Am I in
he's
the
like,
right room?
he's not like I just thought it was hard as shit. Like him having like him having silver teeth. And just
you can't lie, it was pretty gangster, but it just didn't fit the Joker.
Don't get me wrong.
It's not the Joker look, though.
Yeah, no, but it was very gangster, and I really enjoyed
Don't get me wrong. I love the movie and all.
Like you think Joker,
But he
you
has
think
no right being
you
called
think
the
like
Joker.
long hair, like crazy, demented, not gangster.
Yeah,
right.
You think if you think of Joker in a mafia, you think of a Batman special where he goes to like a mafia movie. You don't think.
But
of
I liked
a whole,
it.
Like, DC
I thought I was
movie.
like
he absolutely has no right being called the Joker. Like if they wanted to call him something else, make a new villain.
Yeah, make a different villain. Like honestly,
lit.
it probably would have been a good role.
It would have been
because
amazing.
he did pretty good. The acting was good. It's just like you don't do Joker like that.
The fact that they put Joker like that title to that performance, I think was.
And the thing is
ridiculous.
it really Heath Ledger's fault? Because like he just went along with the script and that was the idea he got out of it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about the way Joker was in Suicide Squad, could he have really like been a traditional Joker?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Even still, like I feel like I still feel like his performance like doesn't like hold up to the name Joker. Like
I don't think so either. Compared to all the other Jokers,
any of the other Jokers, like especially like Mark Hamill's, for example, like nothing like any of them.
Right, but
like,
if he
it's just completely different.
If he was the first Joker though, like I feel like everybody would be like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be done. Like once you set a precedent for something,
I feel like
then
if
it's kind of
Suicide
just
Squad didn't try to take itself so seriously,
yeah,
it would have been alright.
I agree
because it tried to like reinvent itself as the new like start of the cinematic universe.
I thought the movie was really.
I thought it was
good.
okay movie. Yeah,
I thought it was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
thought it was
too.
a pretty good movie.
Really
I think it's the only decent
I think
movie I've seen.
the only problem I had with
theaters.
Suicide Squad was that you couldn't really continue off of it. Like not fully like with the Joker, like cause you would think like the next movie would be like something with Joker, but like after that movie, there was no more Joker, and then there was a Harley Quinn movie, and Joker wasn't even there, and now we got this whole new look, the actual serious looking look. Now, what do we think about that? We think that
I'm definitely intrigued.
You think he'll do a good job?
It. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm definitely gonna check it out and see what goes on with that.
Yeah,
but
because after
the last performance, I'm not too hooked on it.
The hopes aren't too high.
Yeah,
but like expectations are high.
I'm not super excited. I'm definitely intrigued.
Now is he in the movie with Robert Pattinson? Are they in the same movie?
I don't think that movie
Robert Pattinson is the Batman.
I don't believe. Right? Yeah, I don't believe that movie has anything to do with.
You think that's different? Oh,
yeah,
it could be.
Maybe. Well, whatever. Because that is crazy. But yeah, so now you want to hear some crazy shit?
What?
Y'all know the YouTuber Robin Atwood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he had a stalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he caught the stalker, and like the stalker got away. So like obviously it's nothing really different there, nothing new there, because like every YouTuber has a stalker and stuff like
stupid.
that.
What was the stalker? A guy or a girl?
I thought he meant stalker as in like stocks, like stock
oh,
market.
You idiot!
So I was like,
you was like, what is going on? Why is there a stock in his house?
Yeah, I was like, stock.
Actual dumb. But so apparently the stalker got caught, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's tweeting about how the stalker has been like stalking him for years and this and like just traditional stuff on Twitter like about stalker.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan Paul, we got to talk about Logan Paul again because they're always relevant.
Mm-hmm.
he goes, he's angry because, you know, this shit exists. And, you know, obviously everybody's like, nobody deserves a stalker, but shit happens. And
right.
You're a
It's
stalker
just
if you're
ridiculous.
famous.
It's
If your house
privacy.
if your house is out there on the internet and you're semi-big, you're going to get somebody to go and like
it's
stalk
a
your
little
shit.
ridiculous, though.
It's just
like,
the way the world works. And it's
I don't
crazy.
know.
We shouldn't be doing it, but
I don't
it
know what the
happens.
fuck goes through people's heads when they think that it is okay to go to other people's
See,
houses.
the thing is with
and
people's
invade their
mental in
privacy.
that situation is they think they're long, like, best friends. Because they've seen him for so long, they think they know him.
But how does that thought process even, like, begin to form in their head?
I couldn't tell you.
Because I don't know. Because like I think people are in like a state where they're like upset or sad and stuff like that, and they find comfort in this person, and they think they're like more attached than they really are to this person. So they do shit like go to their house and watch them through a window, which it doesn't really correlate, but like that's their thought process.
It definitely does not.
That's how it be
in the right way.
And so so Logan Paul saw this and he got angry because, you know, stalkers exist, and he came out with this thing, and it was just talking shit on the stalker and blah blah blah. But at the end of the statement, he goes, "Yeah, why can't people like Keemstar and H3 have stalkers?"
What?
And I'm like, wait, so like you really like don't like stalkers, but you would rather these people have stalkers? Now I get it; these people are really controversial, and they've done some pretty bad shit in the past. I kind of like Keemstar, so I'm a little biased, but
I think
yeah, like,
he's pretty funny.
Yeah, but like they don't deserve stalkers, and Keemstar got mad. Keemstar got pissed.
I don't think anybody, like, no matter how bad of a person you are, like, if I think, like, you deserve to be locked up for something, sure, but I don't think anybody deserves that. Like, that's your private life, bro.
Yeah, Keemstar was very upset with that, and I mean,
I would be too. If
it is it's like a messed up statement too, because like Keemstar has a daughter and H3 has a kid. You can't really like do that. So like
you can't be saying that about people that have children.
And it sucks because Logan, as of recent, has had kind of a squeaky clean image.
Right.
Because after the whole Forrest thing, we're talking about the Forrest thing again. After the whole Forrest thing, he like kind of just turned it over and flipped it over. He has a mullet now, and and he hasn't really like gotten in the limelight for anything scandalous or anything like that.
Right, yeah.
So when he said this, I was kind of taken aback because I was like, you shouldn't like wish bad upon anybody, even if like
Jake tweeted it on his account.
Imagine Jake.
You know, no, I think Jake and Keemstar are friends.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, he was on this podcast and they're hanging out and talking and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I think it's toxic. Because Keemstar came out with a video and it was like, yeah, fuck Logan Paul. We don't like Logan Paul. This, that, and the third. I have a kid. I don't even like H3. I hate the guy to death. But we can actually both agree that we don't like Logan Paul because he's trying to send a stalker to us.
That's a little ridiculous.
Do you think that like insinuates somebody like a Logan Paul fan to like stalk Keemstar and H3?
It could, because some fans are very toxic and would like
some people like the people that have the obsession like that I was explaining before about a stalker. Whoever has that obsession with Logan Paul might think, he might like me more if I stalk Keem.
I would hope to God nobody does that because like we said, they have children and families. That's not okay. That's not something that they should be doing.
It's definitely something that shouldn't be done because like it's a little bit.
If I'm either one of them, I'm honestly like probably like hiring somebody to make sure that like the premises is secured or something.
H3's house, like I think both of their houses are always like down packed full of stuff, full of, like people and shit like that.
I would assume Keemstar's is. I don't know much about.
I think Keemstar is more like a rural area, like by just him and his family. I know H3's has like a whole like production crew because his studio is in his house.
Yeah.
So he always has people around him 24/7. So if he had a stalker, I don't think it would be like that bad. Because he would be able to handle it pretty quickly, and especially he has past like lawyers, so he knows people like that. And Keem does too, but he's just in a more alone area, so I think it's a little more dangerous for him. Yeah, because he doesn't really like having bodyguards and stuff.
I feel like it would also be like really bad if like Keem were to get one because he overreacts so hard that I feel like he would. I don't know what he would do, but I feel like he would do something that would like bring it too far.
Yeah, he would definitely make a whole segment
he really like you could tell he really cares about his daughter.
Yeah.
And like if like because having a stalker, like you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what their intentions are. Like for all he knows, that person could be thinking of harming his daughter. Like,
yeah, so he's just like and he's like southern redneck, like conservative, like full send type of guy. So like,
I don't know the guy. I don't know what goes through his head, but like in that situation, like you're thinking about your family first. Yeah, like nothing else matters to you.
Honestly, but yeah, if anything, like hopefully
just don't stalk people.
Yeah, don't stalk people. That
shit
is whack 100.
Stalking is like one of the worst things you could do in terms of like
100%. But yeah,
for the safety of other people, obviously, it's just not. Okay.
So yeah, while we're in this little like this touchy subject, let's move to a different touchy subject, and then we'll lighten things up a little bit at the end. But yeah, Marilyn Manson. Everybody knows Marilyn Manson, right?
Yeah, of course, Marilyn Mansion.
Yeah, of course.
The Marilyn Mansion.
But yeah, so he got accused of sexual assault.
Really?
Yeah, 4 women accused him of sexual assault. And like credible women, like women he dated that like kind of like that was public in the figure and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Public and everything. And they just split up and nobody really knew why, but they always had like a negative like connotation towards each other. And then all of a sudden she comes out and goes, yeah, he abused me.
Yikes.
So
Now-
and then 4 of them all came
4
out.
of them,
Like,
yeah,
after she came
because
out,
you know
3 more
how it
came
works.
out.
After one comes out,
after
the rest
some-
comes out. Yeah.
Literally, it doesn't matter. One person could say something, everybody else.
Yeah,
will
because
immediately come out.
it's the whole like idea that like when one person comes out, it
It's
gives
like, well,
everybody else
someone
the
already
confidence.
said it, so,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They were like,
might as well
It's
just
just
know.
the way that the Me Too thing works is like it piles up on top of each
Yeah.
other.
Right.
So yeah, so like should we you guys believe it?
I-
Honestly,
I don't have enough information.
I
To say.
could see it, but I don't have like I can't firmly say like, oh yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
if
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
if it gets confirmed, I
yeah.
wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
I think as of right now, what we have as evidence wise is what she said, her statement,
Right.
whatever evidence she has, and I don't think Marilyn Manson has made a statement yet.
That's the thing with the Me Too movement though, because like there's no like genuine evidence.
Yeah.
Like you can.
And it's hard to prove that kind of thing.
It is.
It is because
really
like
hard.
because you can fake text, you can fake emails, you can fake all of that. Unless there's like video proof of it, which can
Yeah.
actually be fake too. Like it's actually hard to prove it. So it's one of those things where like you kind of have to like judge a character.
No, yeah, but he doesn't. I never like saw him as like a type of guy to do that stuff though, because like he seems like a really like nice person.
Yeah, that's the thing though. They always seem nice, but like you never know.
Well,
you
yeah,
never know,
'cause,
man.
like, we don't know these people.
Yeah,
like,
we don't know. I've
they could
personally
be
never
doing
met
anything.
Marilyn
Like
Manson.
I know he does like drugs and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
he just genuinely seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about that because like, it's always people you don't expect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because his career's been going on for a while. He's inspired so
Yeah.
many of the younger generations
Right.
now. A lot of rappers, a lot of people like that. Uzi, we talked about earlier, said he was inspired by Marilyn Manson. And like, what do you think that does to people who are inspired by Marilyn Manson? Just like seeing him in the negative light like
It's
this.
gotta
Definitely,
hurt.
yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
degrades their image of their if it's like their hero or their icon, but it definitely degrades their picture
Yeah.
of them. They're just like, wow, I spent all this time idolizing this person. Who else am I idolizing that's also done wrong?
Yeah, because you never know. Because
Yeah.
like it's
Yep.
like it's always something coming out with these people. Because there's I know for a fact whenever you get famous, you get in the limelight, something's gonna come out.
Yep.
Even if you have a squeaky clean image, something will always come out in a negative light that'll come and get you.
Yeah.
It'll probably happen to us if we get big. It'll happen to anybody. It happened to Shane Dawson. We literally listened to that earlier today. It happened. It's happened to quite literally everybody who's big. They always have some kind of scandal.
Because
Yeah,
that's
there's-
just cancel culture.
Yeah.
They just immediately like they'll try and find. They'll know nothing about whoever it is. They'll just immediately try and dig up any dirt they can find and try and get them canceled. Just
I mean,
'cause
take a look at
fuck
the
it.
D'Amelios. You recently, I think it was like this week or last week, when Dixie got a lot of hate for something she said 2 years ago about college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said that she didn't want to go to college. I believe it was for like some traveling thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
I think she didn't want to travel.
Yeah, and she didn't want to go to college, so she just didn't go to college. And she graduated the same time we did.
This was before they
What,
like
high
really
school?
blew up.
Yeah,
yeah.
she
This is
graduated
before
high school when we
before they really blew up.
Yeah.
So
well,
people,
when did Charlie initially?
well, they were kind of big, but then they really blew up during quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Charlie
I-
blew up, and then right after Dixie blew up, and
Oh.
now they're kind of like
Yeah, now they're just like
They're doing their
they're pretty
thing
much
together,
A-list celebrities.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like so, like people got mad at her because they were like, "Oh, she didn't want to go to college. This and that. What a bad excuse for not going to college." And I'm like,
I don't see what that
I'm
has
like,
to do
there
with
has to be a
anybody else,
point where
though.
like you got to calm down and coming at these like
Yeah,
younger people
like-
because you're gonna like they're messed up. They're gonna get messed up by
That's
this.
their decision too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people
Like if
decide
you, a lot of people decide not to
go
go to college. A lot of people don't see a use for
Yeah.
going to college.
Yeah.
And like, okay, you got to respect that decision. If you don't want to go to college, whatever the reason is, you got to let them not go to college. It's their decision.
Yeah.
You can't just dog on people for not wanting to go to college for whatever reason they
Yeah,
have.
honestly.
Like it could be a money thing.
I think what it is the people who start this are genuinely jealous of them
yeah,
because
they
they're
definitely
big. They're
are.
big off TikTok, and a lot of people don't really take TikTok that seriously.
Mhm.
Well, not even though they should be because that shit is raking
Yeah,
in
it's
millions.
money.
That shit should definitely be raking in millions. But people don't take it. Kind of like when YouTube first started, people started getting YouTube famous.
Yeah.
You know how nobody took Fred or PewDiePie serious and stuff like
Right.
that. And now most of the mainstream media really doesn't either. But like they're still like they're respected figures in our eyes.
No, I
Yeah.
think like the celebrities that don't take YouTubers seriously are like
Yeah, I think
pretty
they're just
stupid.
kind of ignorant
It's
because
just-
they're not like paying
It
attention.
is stupid that you can say like
I think
they're not that big
people
when they have,
people like in the mainstream elevate themselves to a point where they look down on. They think they're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
down on them.
100%.
When in reality, someone like PewDiePie is kind of almost on
Like,
their
people
level.
in
Like I
Hollywood.
wouldn't say he's on the level of like Leo or anything like that.
Yeah,
but, like,
no, but he's
he's
definitely
definitely
high
up there
there.
with some celebrities. Like you shouldn't
Yeah.
look down on him because
Yeah.
he's had a lot of
like
success.
Jimmy Kimmel, for example. He always like
Yeah.
tries
Yeah,
his
yeah.
hardest to shit on YouTubers for absolutely no reason. Like they have millions of followers. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't.
I just think there should be more respect shown out when it comes to
There
social media.
absolutely should be more respect
Because like a lot of people have a career out of this
It's
stuff and actually
also
make money.
And they
way
yeah,
more
and they work.
difficult.
And
They
quite
work hard.
frankly, they actually donate a lot. People have charity streams all the
Yeah.
time, and these
Yup.
are the people that get like shit on, and you're like, what? Like, I don't see you like actually vividly
Exactly.
like you actually do it for like
Right,
the entertainment. You entertain people. You do stuff like that, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
actually like you appreciate that, and you got to show respect. I think it should be shown respect to that,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I think TikTok should be shown a little more respect because even though talent wise it's a little different from like YouTube because you don't have to edit as much, you have to do this and that.
Yep.
It's still something that gets a lot of attention, and you
Right.
garner a lot of attention,
And-
they
and-
can do that shit to like do good stuff with it.
Yeah, and there are people who are spending like 6 hours like editing a singular TikTok
Yeah.
for like
Jesus.
that last all of maybe a minute.
Yeah.
And so it's the same thing with YouTube. Like people are working hard at this. They're also trying to like just succeed. Like they're trying to make money. They're
Like,
trying
let's
to
look
do
at
what they have to do
Charlie
to
because
succeed.
Charlie. Some people say she doesn't have talent or anything, but let me tell you something. That girl could dance.
Yeah,
That girl knows how to dance. She's been dancing her whole life, and she
Yeah.
practices and she has a talent in dancing, and she dances along to a song and like mouth limps it and like knows how to like act around the song. That's talent. Like, I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it. You can't say she doesn't have talent. You can't say, oh,
Yeah.
she's like a Kardashian. No, like I don't like that. Like I just think it deserves a little more respect.
Yeah, the Kardashians actually don't do anything. Like like I personally don't have a problem with it because they're doing what they got to do. They're making the bag, you know. But
I think-
mean,
The only
that
person
thing-
in that family that I would give credit for anything is Kylie Jenner. If
Yeah,
I'm
I
being
give credit
honest.
to. I would give. I think I would give Kim and Kylie credit. Because
Yeah, I'd
the
give-
thing with Kim is she actually did work in the field. She was the guy for Blink-182, the drummer, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, she worked with him and she was like his assistant or something like that. So she actually has experience working and stuff like that.
Right.
And the way she got into the limelight was like
She got fucked.
she dated famous people that encouraged her to get out there and get a reality show. So, but yeah, no, I would say Kylie because now, would you think Kylie would be as big if she wasn't a Kardashian?
I don't know.
well,
You think she would be as big as she is now if she wasn't a Kardashian?
Well,
I think she would. I think she would definitely get attention.
I think the
well,
the fact that
Caitlyn
she's
is
a,
still her parent.
Yeah.
So.
I think being a Kardashian definitely helped.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she would have found success in some way or another.
I still feel like she would
I
be
feel like I feel like the mentality she has is business.
Because
Yeah.
even if those families didn't merge, like before the change, like Bruce Jenner was like a household name, like
Yeah.
everybody. And if you're like the child of that, and you're still
Yeah,
doing
you're gonna
big
get big.
things,
I think
like,
even
you're still gonna,
I
you're
think
still gonna
even
make
if she
money.
was a nobody from like Ohio who just like came up, right?
Yeah.
Like she would. I feel like she would still like be
'Cause
something.
I feel like she
Because-
does a lot.
because she definitely isn't one of those people that you could say has no talent.
Mhm.
Because she has like she's pretty good
Like,
at doing
she's
business.
been on track to be like I think the youngest
Yeah,
billionaire.
I think she like I don't know if the paperwork is faulty or not, but like it was on track that she was like the youngest billionaire, or
Yeah.
like the female billionaire or something
Or
like that,
one of
like
them or
self-made
something.
billionaire,
Yeah, mhm.
like actual self-made. And like whether or not you think it's all Kardashian or her makeup or stuff like that, her makeup sells.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
does,
it
she's
really
on par.
does.
Like
yeah.
I think if she wasn't a Kardashian, she would have been definitely a drama YouTube influencer.
Yeah,
like
probably.
a makeup guru.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Doing collabs with James Charles and Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
Imagine, but nah. So talking about money, I'm still not in the stock market.
The stock market is
Bro.
really hurting you right now.
Bro,
Yeah.
yes, my Robin. So
Yeah.
when I started late. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put like $7 in Dogecoin, and then I sold it when it hit a cent because I made $15. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Now it's at 8 cents, and I would have made like $100, but it's whatever. So I keep losing money, and now Dogecoin is like, it's getting up there. Like Elon Musk is talking about it. Keemstar
won't shut up
about Dogecoin. He talks about it quite literally every second of every single day because he's making so much money off of it. And one of my boys on Snapchat literally invested like $2,000 in Dogecoin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's made over like 70% of it back.
Holy shit.
So he's at like 3.5K in total
Damn.
in return. So I'm like, so I invested $50 and it's
what is it at right now?
right now I think it's at 8 cents. 7 or 8 cents, something like that. So
Like
no.
like to buy a singular stock, it's like 8 cents.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
really
it is.
it's first of all, that's cheap. So you can like thousands
Yeah.
of dollars. Like if it went up to $1, people would make millions
Mm-hmm.
of dollars. If it goes up to $1, I think that's where it would peak, and then it would start going down because everybody
the
would
second
definitely
it
sell
would
it
hit
the second.
$1,
Yeah.
everybody's like sell.
Yeah, and then like it's this whole thing about cryptocurrency because did you guys hear Elon Musk and like invested into cryptocurrency with Tesla?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beyond me. I literally just opened up Twitter like
He's
a
a
little
smart
bit
man?
before recording. He's a smart man, yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Right before recording, I opened up Twitter and Lindsay Lohan shouted out Bitcoin. So you know that shit went up again. So now
boy.
I think I don't know if it was Apple or Tesla is coming out with an ad for Bitcoin, and that's gonna boost it up again probably.
Yep.
So you already know your boy's putting in money in that shit. Put my
I'm excited
easy
to
1K in there.
I'm excited to get that bread back because I also invested in Dogecoin.
you put money,
I
yeah.
did put money in Dogecoin.
Oh, yeah,
I put money in
and you put it
Dogecoin
when it
like
was
2 weeks.
dummy.
Yeah, I put it in like 2 weeks. I
Oh.
put like I put $5 in Dogecoin, and I was
Oh,
like,
my
this is gonna bring
So
the
you're probably
bag.
a profit right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
probably. I gotta check. I haven't done any checking in a recent memory.
All right. So did y'all hear Jeff Bezos stepped down from Amazon CEO?
I did hear that,
That-
and a lot of people are mad at him for no reason.
Yeah, like the thing is, he's still working for Amazon.
Of
Yeah.
course.
He's still gonna work for Amazon. He's still
Right.
he's still gonna be the head honcho of Amazon and come up with the ideas. He just doesn't have the title. He's not the CEO. But we all know if Amazon does something he don't like, he gonna be like, yo, shut up. We doing it my way.
Yeah, to be honest.
Because he's Jeff. He's one of the richest men in the world. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I thought he was the richest man in the world.
I believe he is
not?
currently.
He is still the
I
richest
believe
man
he
in
is
the world. All right,
currently
he's the
the-
richest fucking man in the world. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly.
Literally could do it. He could buy out Amazon 17 times if he wanted
honestly,
to.
what are you gonna tell him? No.
Yeah, you'd be like, no, he could buy you. He could buy
Yeah,
you and
he
your
could
entire
just
family.
buy-
He can
yeah.
literally just be like, you want a mill? Like, shut up. Like shit.
It's like I'll give you $1 billion if you just
If he
Yeah,
ever
honestly.
doesn't
shut the fuck up.
if he ever doesn't like the direction the company's going, just throw $1
He's
million.
just gonna
honestly.
change it. Whatever. He's just gonna do what he wants
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, he can do
He's-
whatever. Like this new CEO, like, do you think they have like a real position of power
Yes,
I
over everybody
don't
that
over
isn't-
everybody that isn't Jeff
isn't
Bezos?
Jeff
So she's
Bezos,
like,
yeah.
just gotta run it by Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos real quick, make
Yeah,
sure it's
just
all
let me
good.
run
You know
this-
what I'm
let me-
saying?
Let me just run this by Jeff real fast. It'll just
Like,
take a second.
The homie Jeff, yo Jeff, what you think about changing the Amazon? What you mean?
What do you mean changing the Amazon
Like,
logo?
no.
I haven't seen that much about it, but how come everybody is hating on him? I haven't seen any reason.
Everybody always hates on Jeff Bezos because of how rich he is. That's pretty much that's the root at why everybody hates
Listen,
Jeff Bezos.
he made
And
the bag. You know. what I
listen,
mean?
they always hate on him because like he just be minding his own business, and then you see stuff like, oh, he could like end world hunger and stuff like that. And I get it. I'd be upset too if people had billions and wasn't helping and stuff like that. But
All right. Well, at the end of the day, he's the richest man in the world.
Yeah, he's the
and-
richest man in
and
the
they're
world.
Fucking poor. So
Yikes! Actually toxic. But
true.
I don't know. I feel like he does donate to charities and stuff like that. People just want him to do more.
there's no way
yeah.
he doesn't.
Yeah, I feel
There's
like
absolutely no way.
I feel like he doesn't. Like with that much money, what are you gonna do with that much money?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like I struggle
Probably
to
can't
think.
use most
yeah,
of
what
it
do like
anyway.
rich people like do after they bought everything they
I
want?
highly doubt that he has to even pay for his house anymore.
Yeah.
Any of his cars, whatever
Yeah,
he
honestly.
has, like he probably can't use most of the money he makes anyway.
Yeah.
I have a saying for the amount of money he has. I'm sure Ant knows it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that man has a lot of money.
He does have a lot of money.
Yeah, he's got
What
giraffe.
do you?
He's got giraffe money.
What do you think someone does with that much money though?
Probably don't.
Giraffe. That's what. That's why I said it. They do giraffe.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up.
Shut up.
Giraffe money.
I don't see what else he would be able to do with it.
Yeah, like after you bought the private jet 7 times, after you've gone first
7
class, after you
times.
bought the private jet 7 times and then gone first class about 8 times, like what do you do with that money? Because
At that
that's when
point,
you know you
make
made
your
it.
own
Yeah.
fucking charity.
Yeah, honestly.
you just
at
start
that point, you
throwing
just
money
don't. Like
at
if
people.
I was that rich at that point, I would just donate it because, like what's the point of me? What's the point of wanting to make more money after that?
I think my thing is like I would build the city. Like I would build the city. Like I would just fund the building of a city.
Like, what if Jeff Bezos has like a secret project he's not telling us, like Amazon?
I wouldn't doubt it. He's extremely
Amazon
rich.
too.
Amazon 2, the sequel.
the Amazoning.
It probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't be that difficult to hide with the amount of money he has.
Yeah, honestly, you know how many people he could pay to shut up? Like
To
he's
be
probably gonna pay
honest.
us to shut up. Now imagine.
It's like they've cracked the code.
Hey, you small
Shut 'em
guys, you
down.
guys cracked it.
Shut
Shut
'em
up.
down.
Shut him down. Shut him down. Imagine.
We'll give you $1 million to just.
How
shut
about
up.
we get Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk on the show?
Absolutely.
All right, now we're getting a little out of hand.
A little out of hand. We weren't out of hand with Uzi and Elon.
Yeah, at least those two are rich enough to where we could see them in
Yeah,
the same room.
at least they could look eye to
was
eye to each other
like-
while we look up on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, to
Like-
be honest.
Like Uzi's kind of just like right here with like right here.
Uzi would be with us talking about.
Yeah.
Like. Oh,
talking
yeah.
about his diamonds glistening as he's looking at Elon Musk.
I would love to have like I have no problem with Uzi, but I would love to have Elon on the show. That would be amazing.
Yeah, Elon.
If
Musk
we could
would
one day get Elon on this podcast, that
I
would
be
like the best.
I want this podcast to have a lot of debates.
Yeah.
So I would want someone who doesn't like Elon Musk on the show.
I would want Donald Trump on the show.
No.
No.
Because
no.
Because
done with this
none of us like him.
We're done. We're done with that. We're not talking politics.
I have no comment on.
I would love to have.
I have no comment on our former president Donald Trump
because none of us like him. So I think it would be funny to have him here.
I have no.
Anyway,
comment.
Salento killed his cousin.
Oh
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
why?
He also went to jail a month ago prior to this.
He's been running into the law a lot. I just recently read an article, and it says that somebody looked at his like police report. He got arrested for going 140 on a 55, I think.
What the?
He almost tripled it. Like what?
Yeah.
Why is
And
he
said he got pulled over because he said he was being followed.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not I know it's true, I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
And then he got arrested 2 more times before that on domestic abuse charges and I think gun charges. So he's already
fucking insane.
Yeah. So he's had run-ins with the law a lot. Like after Watch Me came out.
Do we know why he killed his cousin yet?
We don't know why, but we know like where it was. Like they were at a house, then they were in the street. He killed him in the street, in the middle of the street, and then just dipped. So like he shot him like 8 times.
What is the play there?
You don't really know what the play would be there, right?
Yeah. Like
apparently there's a camera there too who like that like caught it kind of. We'll only caught 1 shot, I think.
I didn't think you could be
from what I read.
Melly,
there were from what I read there were multiple cars there that just zoomed out. It kind of like it reminded me. Have you seen the footage of King Von?
No.
It's basically just him in the middle of a road and then like a bunch of like someone tried to rob him while he was down, which is fucked up.
Somebody tried to rob him after he got shot?
Yeah, someone tried to rob him after he got shot.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and then his squad was like, yo, what are you doing? He just got shot. Get out of here. And then, but there were a bunch of cars that zoomed out after and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I pictured in my head when they said a bunch of cars went out of the situation afterwards. And then he got arrested. No, that really like crazy because like, what do you think about that? Because
I think it's nuts to kill your cousin and we don't even know why. And I feel like
probably
when
didn't Superman the way he wanted him to.
That joke. Anyway. Anyways,
I'm fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going home. Y'all got it. No.
Oh my god, bro. Where's Horseface when you need him? I need him.
We don't need him.
Honestly. Bro. But yeah, so his publicist posted a statement on Instagram talking about how to pray for him and give him positive vibes because
we praying for a murderer?
Yeah. Wait, let me finish.
Fuck outta here.
Because he's been very mentally ill for years now.
Oh, come on.
And you're like, come on, man. Like he just killed somebody.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly killed somebody. He hasn't been charged for it, so we have to say allegedly. He's allegedly killed somebody.
Oh, okay.
But like, come on, man. Like you murder somebody, your own family.
Allegedly.
Like apparently, allegedly. If you allegedly murder somebody in your family, we don't know how it happened.
I'm sorry, but
apparently,
if that's alleged, and then he was also charged with abuse and shit, he fucking did it.
Allegedly he did it.
Yeah, you meant to say he
gotta say allegedly did it. But at this point, we don't want to get sued by Salento. He's not gonna watch us whip anymore.
I was just trying to whip on his grave.
Wow.
I meant Silento's, not the.
You're really feeling bold. You guys are really feeling bold on this podcast episode.
I don't know. I like being bold. Sometimes I gotta bold the font.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, get out. Horseface has gone 1 episode and you don't even know how to act.
We gotta underline and bold the font.
Honestly,
italics that.
Shut up.
Size 12 times New Roman.
Oh,
double
my
space.
MLA
Don't
format.
forget it. Yeah, of course.
God, bro. So like, what do you think is like in store for Silento? You think
nothing? His life is over.
Oh,
his life is legitimately
you
over.
heard Melly might get out of jail. He might. Apparently, I don't know
why.
You mean to tell me I could wake up and listen to Murder on My Mind and know that he doesn't have murder on his mind?
Apparently, I was looking at it the other day. Apparently, he might get permission to leave. So I don't know how factual it is. I saw it on TikTok, and then I saw it on Twitter the next day.
It probably
isn't. Better not be.
It
factual.
probably isn't all too. factual.
Yeah, right here, ready. Alongside Melly, his friend and another rapper, YNW Bortland, is also in jail. The Distractify report has further revealed that the state of Florida is not seeking the death penalty for Henry. In fact, he was also granted release bond on May 23rd.
Wow.
So on May 23rd, he could be out. He could be free.
I'm not surprised about the death penalty thing because that was a little
that was very extreme, especially because it's something that hasn't been proven.
But he still should be serving a life sentence. Like, I think that's ridiculous.
I mean, we still have to say allegedly, even though there's a lot of proof out there.
Come on, man.
But yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure we'll get the rest of the details. If it's not already out, we'll definitely get the rest of the details by the 5th episode. We'll definitely update everybody on that. But I think it's crazy because he's one of those people, like alongside TK, that you're like, we're never going to see again, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, TK's definitely gone.
Yeah, TK's
gone.
TK literally got more after
I think he got 43 years.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get out until he's like 60-something.
Yeah. No, and then he got another thing alongside that for assaulting somebody in the prison. Like, he hasn't even learned his lesson. But no, it's crazy. But yeah, Melly, man, out. Remember when the remix, we heard about it, and then we were like, that shit is never going to come out. He's in jail. Juice is dead. We're never going to hear that remix. And then it came out like a week later.
That's nuts to me. That it was like, he released an album, because he released, I believe, 2 albums in jail. But he released one, I think it was true. Melly versus Melvin, and I was like, okay, Suicidal's great. And then we heard the Suicidal remix with Juice, but it was always like low quality, the Juice verse.
Actually, it was on YouTube.
Yeah. And then we were just like, it's never coming out because Juice is dead and Melly's in jail.
Yeah.
And then it drops just randomly, and I'm just like,
yeah, he literally just like randomly just like posted that shit, and I was like, all right.
And I'm like, they're just giving him phones in jail.
I ain't gonna complain. I ain't even gonna complain.
They're just throwing phones at him in jail.
How do you think they like get it by Melly? Like, how do you do the process in jail? Like, yo, Melly, we're releasing this song next week.
No, Melly does it.
Melly does it.
Melly does it.
Really?
In jail.
In jail?
Yeah.
He releases the song himself.
Yeah, he releases the albums.
What? But he doesn't write them in jail, does he?
No, he already
he already made the music. Yeah. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. He just posted. Like, he just has.
They give him the phone?
No, he's like I just take a phone.
You get time like in prison now. Like, it's,
I don't know if he does. But
technology is like super advanced now, so like they get like computer time and shit like that.
He was like
monitored, of course.
Yeah.
He was like, I stole a phone, and I posted the album, and I was like,
how do you steal a phone in jail?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who had the phone that you stole?
I would think the only person you would steal it from would be an officer.
Yeah.
So like that would be dumb for an officer to like leave his phone lying around.
Yeah.
Because remember, TK stole a phone too.
You think so? Did he?
TK, yeah, he did steal a phone, and he tweeted, "I'm tweeting live from the gates of hell." He posted the picture. You seen the picture of TK?
Oh,
that's
where he's like,
that's what the phone he stole. And then he got in trouble for that, of course.
That's some stupid shit, yo.
It's funny though. At that point, he already knows he's serving pretty much the rest of his life in jail. So you might as well act up. But no, like, yeah, Melly, the boy's getting out.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the free YNW Melly?
Maybe.
What do you think it is? Because like I'm pretty sure he was charged for everything, right?
Yeah. But
so like,
my thing is, I'm concerned. I'm wondering how he's getting out when he told them he had COVID and they wouldn't let him out.
Yeah.
He got COVID in jail and they were just like, sucks. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe his lawyer might have found something that just didn't add up to the courts.
Yeah,
and they were just like, well,
yeah, because all it takes at that point when it comes to like, it's because it's not like 6ix9ine, it's like snitching charge, so that's not taken as highly as a murder charge. So like they found one little slip of it, like this guy's a danger to society. We can't get him out. But I guess now I don't know if it's like good behavior or anything like that, but like he's getting out.
I don't know.
So he's
yeah, that's beyond me, especially since our Lord and Savior Bobby Shmurda getting out in like a week.
Oh yeah, we got the episode. Whenever Bobby Shmurda comes out, the week that episode comes out, we're all wearing his hat.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hopefully he steps out of jail and the hat falls down and he just catches it.
Yeah, honestly,
it's
like Thor's hammer.
It's like Thor's hammer.
That would literally be the best beginning to a music video ever.
Honestly,
if that's not the first music video he releases. That would be my favorite song, just off that one clip. The song could be absolute dog.
Honestly,
but that
would be a sequel.
I think that part alone would make it great.
Imagine.
I'm not gonna say the
you can't
say
really
the name of the song, but
part 2,
hot fella part 2,
hot dudes
part 2,
dudes too,
hot gangster part 2,
Hot fella.
Oh nah, but yeah. So
And Chewy is some hot fellas.
speaking
Fellas
of
in
rappers
Paris.
being out, you heard Donald Trump released Kodak, right?
Yeah. He pardoned
Have you seen
Kodak.
what he looks like now?
No.
Kodak.
He looks skinny. He looks
he?
completely different now. Yeah. Ready? I got you.
Freeze.
Let me look. I'm gonna look it up for you. Wait. Kodak black.
We'll just have Nando put it up
look,
on the
honestly.
screen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for you audio listeners, I'll vividly describe very ready. He has very thick dreads. Very
Does
thick
he?
dreads.
Oh, he has Wix still, yeah.
Wicks, yeah. Very thick.
If you
Damn.
Google Wix, you'll literally see it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
literally
even
very thick. And he's gotten a lot skinnier. A lot skinnier. He has a lot more face tats too.
Kodak. He got face tats in jail.
Yeah, look how skinny
lot of
he is.
people do
He's
that.
very
Do they?
skinny.
Well,
He
his
lo-
hair is
He,
definitely a lot
lost
longer.
a lot of weight.
His hair is at least 3 times
And
longer.
I
like
guarantee
Goku.
you his voice got 3 times deeper.
He does look like Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look like Goku. That is a fact. He just looks like a better person.
He
I
could
think
be the real life embodiment of Dripku.
Yeah, he could be Dripku. Black
Imagine.
Dripku.
I mean, he's holding a dog, so that means good boy, right?
Black
But yeah,
Dripku.
so what do you think that means of his career? Like, you think he's coming out with more bangers?
I don't even know why he was locked up to begin with.
I don't
Oh,
know.
he
either.
he literally gets locked up every other. He gets
Yeah.
out, and then it's something dumb. Like
That's why I
gun
never
charges.
follow it, because he's always just gonna go
he's-
back.
Yeah,
Like,
he always ends up going back because I think he always violates parole. I think one of them was he wasn't allowed to be on social media, and he recorded. I think it was the video of remember the one, the slide, and he tells the kid to move. Like, move, Johnny, move. I think that one kind of popped up for a bit. But yeah, I think it's insane how these rappers can't follow parole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the fact that 6ix9ine, one of his parole conditions was no trolling on social media. He releases one song and then immediately started trolling again. I was like, they let him back out on the streets and then let him troll after telling him that his parole was not to.
If I'm being honest, I'm extremely surprised that he's still alive.
6ix9ine?
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
has stupid amount of bodyguards.
Yeah, he-
Apparently, when he did the episode for the Logan Paul podcast, he had like 3 security guards in the studio with him and like 4 outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
he-
that doesn't at
he-
all surprise me.
Yeah, so he remains protected at all times because his ideology is he knows people are coming after him and they're like being
Of
for real
course,
about it.
he snitched on mad fucking people. So
And even
no
then,
way
it's like-
he knows his life is
and
in
even then,
danger.
like he's doing reckless things. Like Lil Durk's cousin died, so 6ix9ine goes to Chicago, and goes to where he was shot,
Yeah,
and just
records the video.
desecrates him.
Yeah.
Just
that man does not use
slandering
his
his
fucking
life.
head.
Yeah.
He just does not use his
See, the
brain.
thing is, he uses his head but doesn't think about the morality behind the situation.
I
He
think
thinks about the public, like the public's view on the situation
I
and
think
how
he's
it would
trying
impact
to-
his career.
I think he's trying to Lil Pump it.
He's
where-
one of
where
those
he-
people that thinks
It's different because Lil Pump only did it for so long before people hated him so much where they stopped listening to him.
Yeah.
People still tune into 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And they still look at what he does because even if the music he makes, if they don't agree with it, you still hear about him in the news all the time because what he does catches your eye.
Yeah.
What he does at a grave catches your eye. Everybody talking shit about him still gives him attention and he
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
He loves
he
it.
doesn't. He's one of those people that don't care what type of attention.
Yeah,
it
he,
is.
he definitely goes by all publicity is good publicity.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
And it's absolutely
ridiculous.
insane.
It's-
But I mean, shit is working for him.
I don't
think-
understand how people can live by that. Like, if you're doing something extremely fucked up, that you could like see that as a good thing for you. I don't understand that.
I don't know,
mindset.
man. He's making millions and
He
he's
is-
doing his
he
thing.
is- he do be
He's doing-
making
his
the
album
bag.
literally flopped. When his album flopped and he stopped trying, I think he just recently came back to
Yeah.
social media.
Have you
But-
seen his beard? Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it-
Doesn't he have like red hair now?
He
Something
has.
like that.
He has. I think his hair is the same. I think it's just like the color is kind of like fading, but he has a beard now, and
Yeah.
it's crazy to me because like we've never seen him with a beard. So when I saw him with the beard, I was like, his tattoos like mesh into the beard, so it looks weird. It looks like the beard is like reaching, and then it's just the tattoos like flying everywhere.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy. But no, like he came out with a snippet for a new song. That's how I knew he was out. Like he was like coming back to doing the whole social media thing. And who knows what he's gonna do with trolling? Of course, the song sounds like all of his other songs.
Yeah.
I heard it, and it sounds like all the other songs. Which, quite frankly,
It already came out.
no, it's a
Okay,
snippet.
the
But
snippet was good.
I think the thing with
liked it.
6ix9ine songs are I listened to it once and I'm like, this is all right. The beat go hard because the beat always
goes
do go
hard, yeah.
The beat on 6ix9ine songs always
they
go
always
hard.
go hard. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but I don't know. The lyrics aren't always the best.
Yeah, sometimes
my opinion.
like sometimes I'll like listen to the lyrics and
I'm
I'm
not
just
a
like
rapper, but it's
because
my
I'm
humble
not with the like his yelling thing. Sometimes some songs it works.
Sometimes it
I'm
does.
sorry, but if the gay version of a song is more entertaining than the actual version of your song, just like
I can't.
that
Well, that's
should
because the
say
gay
something.
versions go hard, dude.
That's just, you
They're so funny.
You guys are so fucking weird.
I'm a gay.
You
fellow
can't tell
rum-
me those aren't funny though.
He said-
Those are really.
I
funny.
don't listen to it like you guys.
You do no,
I
but
listen,
you
I
need
don't-
to.
I listen to it once just to be like, yeah, y'all play, and I'm
My
like,
man's
okay.
talking about.
I don't
some-
listen to them.
I listen
like
to
Kayshawn and
I listen
Jaden
to
listen
him like
them.
Nah.
yeah, because like you guys play it, and you know word for word, bar for bar, flow for flow. Like you guys could go in the
He
studio
copied my
yourself and
whole
record.
fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar.
But no, and then like so I play it whenever I want to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Same reason
That's
why
what
I play
I-
for.
that's what I
Same
do.
reason why I play for the trap. If we get that guy on the show and freestyle, imagine.
Penis stiffy. Real
No,
sticky.
not that. Not
Oh,
him.
oh.
I'm talking about the guy who made For the Trap.
Oh, ew. 645 AR.
Yeah, we gotta get him.
Fuck him.
Nah, what do you mean? No, allegedly.
Allegedly, fuck him. I guess.
In a video game.
In a video
In a
game,
video
yeah.
game, it's not bad if it happened in a video game.
Yeah, honestly, but
Um,
yeah, I'd
but
love to get him on and see if he could freestyle
I
for
bet
us.
you would.
I'd love to. I'd have a field day if we got him on.
You would.
I would definitely.
Horseface
No,
wouldn't.
listening to
Horseface
some
definitely wouldn't. Horseface definitely wouldn't
I
if we
think
got
I
Uzi
wouldn't
on and
either.
only made him do for the early 20 Rager.
early 20
if
Ranger,
we
yeah.
if we didn't have Horseface on the Uzi episode, he'd kill
would lose
himself.
it.
Yeah,
he
he'd
was
kill
yeah.
us and himself.
You know how many questions he'd have? Probably one.
Yeah.
And then just stare at him the whole time.
Why'd you make early 20 Ranger?
For those of you who don't know, which is probably all you, Horseface fucking hates early 20 Ranger.
Oh,
You know
with a
Uzi's like
passion.
his favorite artist.
Yeah, he just hates early 20
Yeah.
Ranger. Like he immediately hears, "Why you hate on?"
Yeah, he turns it off immediately. We love to mess around with
It's
him.
so
Why you
funny.
hate on?
It's so easy to
Yeah.
screw with him with that
Yeah, if you
song.
want to mess
You
with
don't even have to
Horseface,
play the song. You can just say why
honestly,
you hate on.
100%. If you want to mess with Horseface, you play that song around him.
Yup.
You'll know
you hate
Horseface's real face when you play that song in public and he tells you to shut it off.
Because then the mask comes off.
That's
It's
how you'll
just-
get it
yeah.
off. Like you'll be like, you'll smell it from like
He
a mile
doesn't even
away.
need to hear the why you hate on because the beginning of the song he
He knows.
gives it PTSD.
He knows the frequency of the vibes of the song, so
Yeah.
he just knows
Uh-huh.
to go against it at all times.
It's so funny getting that reaction out of him. It's so
Honestly.
funny.
This episode is really. We talked about a lot of rappers today,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I mean it's crazy. It is Woo Back
I'm a
Wednesday,
gay
it
fella.
is.
Woo, woo. If y'all
It's
don't
Woo Back Wednesday.
woo,
but yeah, rest in peace.
rest
the
in peace,
Woo.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Woo,
Woo.
woo.
All right. I think that's where we should cut it this episode.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been about 40
Yeah.
minutes. All right, yeah. So thank everybody for watching. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Listen to us on Spotify
I
at
love you.
0 to 100 Podcast. We'll be back
Yes, sir.
next
Yes,
week for the
sir.
next episode.
I love
And we're
you.
going to get a little personal. You know what I'm saying?
I love you.
All right, see ya.
I love
Have
you.
a good one.
I love you.
All right.